Audio. Alright, so I'm going to ask you to draw us a picture using the crayons and the piece of paper we gave you. I'm going to ask you a few questions while you do it.
Okay.
So just kind of try to focus on that as well. It's a Saturday. What are you doing?
Saturday, what am I doing? I'm in mechanical engineering, so probably homework, but, you know, if there's a sporting event going on USC, or if my friends are doing anything, you know, it's always a good day in Carolina.
Name a historical figure you would like to have dinner with.
Historical figure I'd like to have dinner with, probably JFK. I just kind of, you know, like to meet him. He's always so played up in history that I'd like to, you know, actually meet the man behind the face, if that makes sense. Change places with a famous person. Right now, probably Tom Brady. It's got to be pretty sweet to win the Super Bowl.
So what would you eat for your last meal?
Last meal, man, it's hard to beat Chick-fil-A. Cookout's really good too.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years?
Hopefully with a very good engineering job. Hopefully working for a car company in their performance division or in a motorsports series like NASCAR or Formula One.
Guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure, chocolate, definitely. If anything, chocolate. If you want me to do anything, just give me chocolate. It's over. Celebrity crush, ooh. Taylor Swift's pretty pretty, but I don't know. She was, in my opinion, she was more pretty when she did her country music than now.
What were you like in high school?
I was very in the middle of things in high school. I was a football player, but I was also like president of the Honor Society, and you know, I was just kind of in the middle of everybody. Like everybody's like, "Yo, Stone's friends with everybody." I'm like, "Am I? Do I? Wow, I kind of do know everybody."
If you had a time machine, where would you go?
Oh man, I'd love to go back and experience that atmosphere and be there in person when we beat Clemson for the 5th time in a row. That'd be pretty sweet.
Alright, so you're in a lip sync battle. Which song are you singing?
Oh man, probably Lose Yourself, because that's one of the few songs I know all the words to.
Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram?
Instagram, definitely. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Twitter's just weird for me. It's like having to articulate everything.
A lot of pressure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if you don't get this job, what's your plan after?
You know, I'd love to be able to help out student government in any way I could. You know, whether that's, you know, maybe getting a cabinet position under whichever other candidate that wins, or, you know, maybe just applying to serve on a committee, or, you know, whatever I can do. I just want to help students here in Carolina.
All right. Can you talk to me a little bit about your platform? What's your biggest initiative?
In terms of grand scale, my biggest initiative would be more parking on campus. I also just want an open platform for communication, you know, whether it's a rolling survey or, you know, a presidential newsletter sent out every week that, you know, I would be open to typing myself, that, you know, just lets every student here on campus know what the student government's up to, what the Senate's working on, what the executive officers are going to be at, just, you know, and tell them what's going on, because me personally, if you ask me my freshman or sophomore year, hey, what's like the Senate up to? I don't know. So.
With the parking on campus, how feasible do you think that is?
I think it's very feasible. I think it will be a big challenge, but I think it's something that students here want. I feel like it's going to take a lot with working with state legislator and the city of Columbia itself to work out like building ordinances to try and find a space to put this. But I definitely feel that it's something that students here want.
How can we make them care about student government?
Obviously, like being out in the public, you know, attending events, you know, continuing social events like Cockstock and, you know, Spurs and Struts and everything of that nature. Just being there, you know, my newsletter I feel like is a great idea, just so that every student will be able to know what's going on. And, you know, some people may criticize it saying like, oh, they just won't read it, oh, they'll just mark it as read. But, you know, continuing that presence, showing students that your voices are here to be heard. If you don't think something is right or you think a change needs to be made, you know, tell us. I feel like I'm an approachable person. Come up, just tell me, man, that's a great idea.
I'm going to give you 30 seconds to pitch yourself to me and the student body. Why should we elect you? And also to finish your drawing. So
right,
I'm going to start that now.
Hi, everyone. My name is Stone Davis. I'm running for student body president. I hope that you would elect me because we need more parking on campus. We need an open line of communication between the student body and the Senate and the student elected officers. I am here to help students accomplish their goals while they're at Carolina. I want to make sure you're able to accomplish all the goals while us as a community and as a family at this school accomplishes all our goals.
All right, thank you very much. Let's see this beautiful drawing of yours.
Yep. didn't have a whole lot of time, but USC, go Cox.
Let's see that. That's not even a drawing. That's just letters.
I'm not a very good artist.